You had to have your water. What motivates you? Like, what motivates you the most?
Challenges, proving people wrong, or just proving a point that I'm good, that I'm better than people expected, or that I'm better than my opponent. Just the competition, a big challenge.
What motivated you, like when you were, like this is just a curious question I've had, like that will go through my mind sometimes. It's like, what motivated you when you were younger to like get into boxing? I know obviously you were
I didn't want to box. I didn't get into boxing because I wanted to be a boxer, because I wanted to be a champion. I got into boxing because it's in the family. I never played another sport, so it was like, all right. My brother signed me up one day for a exhibition match. We went to go see my nephew. I was 13, and my nephew was doing a boxing match, and one of the kids didn't have an opponent, and my brother signed me up on the spot. We were just there to show support, so I had to borrow all my stuff. Like, I had to borrow shoes, I had to borrow headgear, cup, shorts, all this. But I went in the ring, I did a 3-round exhibition, and I kind of liked the competition. I liked that one-on-one. I liked it, and after that is when I started to train, and then a few months later I turned 14 and I had my first amateur contest. A year later I had a tournament, and I advanced all the way to the Junior Olympic National Championships. I lost the very final match, so I placed silver out of the tournament. I was 15. That was my first loss as an amateur, and I kept going. I kept training. It's like, okay, well, maybe there could be a future. Maybe there's something that I could do with this, because I started hearing other boxing people, managers, or some promoters asking my brother about me. What were my plans? And I was only 15, but they were already curious. They're asking questions like, "Oh shit, maybe there's something I could do with this." But I didn't do it because I was motivated for anything like a world title or.
It just kind of happened.
I had like a little hobby, but it was easy. It was natural. It came natural to me. So I kept doing it. I kept working, kept fighting, kept training, and then we turned pro. And again, just kind of like to see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's not any major thing right now. It's just like, whatever. We'll see how far I can go. After my layoff, I came back. I'm like, no, there's a lot more I wanna do. Now.
So do you think, in a weird sense, that the layoff was kind of like a huge like gift in that sense? In that aspect,
it was kind of like a reminder, or just telling me that I was not done. Like, you could stop right now if you wanted to, but there was more that I wanted to prove. There's more that I want to accomplish, so I can prove to people the full potential, so they can see my full potential. They still haven't seen it. They still haven't seen everything. So now the only way to prove and to show them is by taking on the biggest challenge available, the biggest fight, the biggest challenge. That's the only way I can show everybody the kind of fighter that I am.
So that's what motivates you?
That's what motivates me right now.
Is
the challenge.
The challenge.
Yeah.
So you're motivated by the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I like that. Because in turn, it's obviously it's pushing you.
If you're not excited for something, you don't do it with as much passion. If you're playing video games, okay, some of the video gamers, once you buy a game or you have a game and you beat the game several times, and then you advance from novice to intermediate to expert to the highest level of gameplay, and you beat the game several times or once or twice, it becomes boring. There's no more challenge, so you don't play it as much. You stop playing because it's so easy now. And I was getting to that point where it was just too easy. I wasn't being challenged enough. Now that's why I'm taking on biggest fights available, so that I can be challenged. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me excited. If I just take easy fights, it doesn't excite me. It gets boring. Even sparring gets boring. I'll be like, fuck, I'm done with this. Let's just go to the fight. Let's just fucking take care of this. I'm bored. Like a video game. You play it so much, it becomes so easy, you stop playing.
Would you say, I mean, because you mentioned, the importance of having passion for something by setting yourself up against a challenge so you can defeat that challenge.
Yeah.
But would you say it's kind of maybe fun for you?
It's fun Well, when you have a big challenge,
process,
yeah. But see, when it becomes too easy, it's no longer fun. Like I said, a video game. People who play video games will definitely agree. Once they beat the game so many times by themselves, and there's no more challenge, you stop playing because there's no more challenge. There's nothing new. There's nothing that excites you because there's nothing new. You've already done it. You already experienced everything. You already went through the video game. You already beat the most expert level there was, and all the opponents or whatever it might be. So you stop playing it.
So in hindsight, you're actually, with the Spence Garcia fight, you're in his own right paying him a huge respect by saying like
he's the biggest challenge.
You're the biggest challenge.
He's the biggest guy that I will be facing. He's the most feared welterweight right now. He's a world champion. He's undefeated. He's young. He's the toughest guy I will have facing the ring. That's where he is, and that's what excites me. That's what motivates me. I want to go in there and show everybody that I'm better.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.